broadcast position. We'll get Coach in here for his thoughts in the first game and see what he thinks about this opening contest for the Railers as they get game one here of the Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament. 61-49, good balance scoring for the Railers, 4 in double figures. Coach Alexander now here joining us, and Coach, congratulations on the opening win. I guess you look through the two-a-days, you look through all the practices, you're just really anxious to get a game under your belt. For a first game effort, not too bad.
No doubt. I thought for 3 quarters we played outstanding basketball. Fourth quarter, and I told the guys in there, I think we've conditioned them for 3 quarters because I think we ran out of gas the fourth quarter. But they started to go to the basket and create a lot of problems for us, and we just got lazy, wouldn't get to our spots to get people cut. But for the first game, I'll take that because I think we played outstanding defense. Shot selection's got to improve, but I really think that this team has a chance if they'll play as rough and as physical as they did for 3 quarters. If we can put 32 minutes, we'll be tough to beat.
Coach, of course, coming in, you know what you're getting in David Franklin and Carson Sonnenberg for Althoff. Sonnenberg, again, we've seen him have one really, really good game against the Railers down at Collinsville, but there's something about that this Railer defense really frustrates him. He did finish with 13 points, but most of that was in the second half when the game was pretty much decided.
Well, he just kind of took over when he said, "Oh, I'm going to play," and we kind of got out of the way because he's a big old bull, and I mean, he's a big boy, and we didn't have an answer for him or Franklin, and they started penetrating, and I was really disgusted with our guys about getting down and playing on the ball, stop and dribble penetration, and that's one of the things we have to do is be able to stop the penetration and so forth, but. For 3 quarters, I thought our defense, we had some traps down in the corner that was as hard a traps as we've had in probably 5 or 6 years. Jordan Gesner and Nathaniel got down in there, and they really trapped hard. And, Christian Van Hook was, if we could get that out of him every night, he's only going to get better. And, I really liked his game tonight. So all our guys played very well, and we got role players, we got guys that defend, and those who's going to take the shots and things. But we still have to take and work on our shot selection. The shots are going to come and so forth. So again, that was a good basketball team, and I think they're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, Coach, you're right, and like you did, great bench play, I thought, from everybody, but one luxury you have now is you've been able to move Nathaniel Smith down to a floor position where possibly Ben Brackey played last year. I thought he was excellent on the boards tonight, aggressive, and you got to move now Jordan Nelson to a wing, and you've now have a rotation kind of 3 guys on the point. You have Jordan Gesner who started. It gives you some athleticism, a little quickness, knows the game pretty well. Then you can bring in a Jake Olson who's quick, scrappy, and then you bring in 6'4" with the 7-foot wingspan of Christian Van Hook, and it kind of looked like it threw their offense off a little bit on who's going to be out there this time, how am I going to pass around this guy, and it led to some turnovers.
Well, we got, you could even throw Jordan Nelson out there.
Yeah.
But Jordan's a very good wing defender, and it didn't look like it the fourth quarter, but, his feet are very quick, and he can take, and he can cover, stop dribble penetration, and I think if we, get things down, but I thought we had a good rotation. I thought, Christian, stepped up there and played, and his weakness is he has a trouble knowing that the high post is an important part, and he's always looking for that steal for the big play, and but I really felt that he was very good. I'm very pleased with him. I thought Grant Coyne showed a little bit of physicalness to his game, and I talked to him. I said, guys, you get to be a little physical along with your skills, and you got a chance to be a great team. So,
Coach, talk a little bit about I thought the interior passing tonight was excellent. You started off with a number of backdoors in the first half, and then just some instances. I know I saw one where Smitty was going down the baseline and got into some trouble, and Van Hook just came right down the lane, and it was a nice shoulder pass. He's up there for an easy layup. I thought the interior passing tonight with the penetration, when you got stopped, the guys really looked in toward the lane to find easy cutters.
Well, that's one of the things that makes and really destroys a defense is if you can score those easy baskets. And we're going to be able to probably get a lot of backdoors this year because you can use Jordan as a decoy. People are going to jump out on him, and that's going to leave the sets. We knew they would jump out on him the first play. They weren't about to let him score the first basket. So, we set up and we ran that backdoor cut to Smitty, and, we made our layups, and that's a difference also. So it's a great way to start the game. I thought our execution was good. Even in the fourth quarter, our execution wasn't all that bad, but we gave up so many points at the defensive end that, that's where I was, kind of upset with our guys, was at the defensive end.
Coach, you talk about, coming into this game, we've lost Ben's scoring. Where's that going to come from? How is that going to be made up for? But tonight you put 4 players in double figures, Jordan leading the way with 22. And you talked about with Josh, the first quarter, got some easy baskets inside. Third quarter, all the points off three-pointers. If you can get that you talked about the rotation of the players, if you can get the scoring from all different aspects that way, it's going to be a tough team to defend.
Well, I think so. I thought Jordan Gesner played to the point of our defense, and he's got some size to him, and, he really went hard. Jake Olson, we got him caught out there a couple times with a wrong lineup, and that wasn't his fault to where Jake's just not a wing. You ask Jake to go down and rebound backside, we're in trouble.
He'll try, though.
Better believe it.
Well, but
I mean, that guy, that kid will fight you. I love him. He plays hard, and he just does a great job. So all of them, the only problem I got is our defense in the fourth quarter, and we can correct that.
And Coach, you talk about Jake down in the fourth quarter here when Sonnenberg had of all the players that are down on the court with Sonnenberg, it's Jake Olson. Yeah, and so there you go.
Jake's going to go down, and that's when he got caught on the wing. And he come across there, and I mean, he bucked heads with him. I don't know if he meant to foul him or what, but he said, "You ain't going anywhere." And but he kind of bounced off of him too.
But, Coach, good start to the season, 1-0. Of course, you've got Centennial now coming up Wednesday. Overall, a good start. There have been seasons where we've had this tournament, game 1, you get a win, but it wasn't really a good game. But like you said, for 3 quarters, if they can play that way all year, this team's going to win a lot of games.
Well, you got 3 seniors there that's got to do the job of the leadership role, and if they do that and they become a unit, we can't have selfish play and so forth. And if we play as a unit, this is a very exciting group. Defensively for 3 quarters, I can't stress how good it was.
All right, Coach, well, we will let you go. Congratulations on the win here opening up the season, and we'll be back on Wednesday night taking on Centennial. One quick thing, I don't know if you've seen this, I'm sure you have. We want to congratulate Ben Brackney, who scored his first collegiate points this afternoon. He had 6 points and 3 rebounds against Presbyterian, so not a top 25 team, but you know what? Ben's going to remember these forever because he's scored in Division I game.
There you go, and they're working him along, and I could see his skills. I saw him play last Sunday at Marquette, and Ben's skills are equal to what's on the court, but I think the coach is taking it pretty slow with them and not throwing them to the wolves. When you play, Pittsburgh or Villanova, and then you turn around and play Marquette, those are 2 pretty quick teams, and they can destroy a freshman real quick, and you sure don't want to lose that. So I think they'll move him along pretty slow, and I think, time will increase for Ben.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight, and we'll see you back here Wednesday night.
Okay, thank you.
Railers with the victory 61-49. We will take a timeout and be back in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.